gentlemen, Moral Sister here, Demon Lord Dracosoc. Here today we are going to be continuing with the story in FGO. We're going to do chapter 7 through 9 and then finally get done with basically part 1, especially since part 3 is already out. But yeah, I'm hoping to get through part 1 through 3 and then part 1 and then part 2 and then hopefully part 3 by pretty soon. Like probably in the next couple weeks. Oh, Dubai. Hell no. I'm not going anywhere near that doesn't have air conditioning. Besides, why do you think I helped you? I wanted things here to be quiet. So no, I'm staying right here. Besides, there's more I want to find out. Go back to your base without me. And just be clear, don't go around telling anyone I'm with you. I would last a second if one of the other Mooncasters decided to attack me. However, don't be afraid to stop by with treats. I hear peace trees are especially popular in Moon Dubai right now. Cake is great for a tired mind, particularly rich chocolate cake. Lots of icing. Although I probably need to cut that back on some sweets. It's okay to quite believe it. This old Dubai looks almost exactly like Dubai on Earth. It's hot here, but it seems like fun. I like it. It really is hot though. Hey, you made it back safely. Welcome back, Mash. Thank you. Has anything changed in old Dubai? Nope. It's a picture of peace. Not a single attack from any of the other areas. But never mind that. You were amazing. I can't believe you actually defeated Harry E's Mooncaster. 63% of the votes are so up for grabs, but they should go to our areas too. There might not be much of a difference in areas C ring, but at least things should be on more even ground now. First of all, Nick and Nish, so I wasn't seeing things. It really is you. I can't believe it. How are you? Are you here? Oh, really? I see. So you two are responsible for Area Z downfall. Well, you two are Knights of the Round Table and a Russian hero. Even in a familiar land, you're still as dependable as ever. Not at all. If anything, you're the one who deserves to be praised, Bart Fairwood. Well done keeping Master Mash safe so far. Alright, as I say that, Master, I was just doing what I could to survive. I didn't actually fight. Oh, right. Now that you two are here, we should go visit Jericho. She'll want to meet you in here all about what happened in Area 8. That should get us a son too. Nice. Cool rooms and the best place for conversation. Track room will be glad to make some drinks soon. Hey, way to go, guys. Congrats on your victory. The chai is always yummy here, but thanks to you, it's extra yummy today. I was hoping you might be able to lower your coin scanners rate a little bit, but you were good to be here, and things have never got this well for me. That said, it's not like I wanted coin scanner to go away or anything. She's still technically a servant on the human entity side, so it would be nice if she stuck around. And it's not like I don't feel a little guilty about making her leave, even if she's the one that chose to do it. I have nothing to feel bad about. Jericho, Yaska left with no regrets. She may be a strategy intelligent, but she's still a beast at heart. She left because she has already done what she wanted. Done what she wanted, huh? Now I just wonder how serious Koi Sky was about this. Her plan was to make everyone into pets sound less like annihilation that does turbo care or something. Definitely not quite the same as BB Dubai's definition of how humanity means Dubai's. Very good. I guess you could say that my human side shined himself into on proposals very similar. I've been worried about that too. Probably speaking, there seems to be free characters. Right. Kinda complicated, but I'll tell you what I know. Just like Moocasters have their own faction, servers on Moon Dubai have their own faction too. First, there's your side, the Shining service. So, Principal Mash, Nicky Nish, Lip Erison, who's apparently still at coin them all myself. Oh, do you still fall under that heading, Junico? Not exactly, more on the the buy side than the shiny side. But since I was sent for shiny spiritual autograph, I could guess you say I'm half shiny too. Anyway, in general, I think you could count on the shiny service up you, Draco Sock. They're all ultimately on humanity's side. That would mean that BB Cosmo was also a shiny serve too. She left Lip and Keep Portaya here, and they've both been a big help to us. What's about yes, Koiska? Is she not on the shiny side? She might have been someone from Shiny Spiritual Autograph too, but no, she's not. She became a Mooncaster after someone else and Moon to buy summoner here. Based on what we know, I expect that someone that isn't BB to buy. What about Asophalos? They're both masters of their home. So, what category did he fall under? One type of BB moon. What type of moon device AIs qualify to be masters themselves? Third gens who originally humans themselves. As the new humanity, those AIs use parameters from when they were still regular humans. So super summoned by AI masters like Gustavo and Essen are firmly anti-shiny and anti-humanity. I mean, never of them were like the ones you knew as shiny, right? That's why. Servers summoned by Moon to buy masters all automatically became Mooncasters too. Those are the artificial Mooncasters I told you about before. They are the ones from areas A, D, E, F, and I. Although, in Koyaska's case, she had BB Dubai make her Mooncasters after she volunteered to complete the Final Boss Showdown. Then Moon Dubai mastered the summon here, which means someone else said, but saw her being both a Shadian and not Shadian. Which will explain why she looked after me when she found me. Unconscious and also why she brainwashed me. Whereas, if I'd been transported to a South or Innocence area, I probably have been executed on the spot. Assuming you wouldn't have made an emperor. I prefer not to discuss that if you don't mind. Why? What happened? Come to think of it, you never did tell us how you met back up with ours, first of all. Anyway, that just leaves the service to Mooncasters and give up. Yeah, we do that to apart from what happened. So far, the only ones of those who know about BB and you, Lady Jacob. Actually, the one there in H is a National Mooncaster too. National Mooncasters like us manifest on Moon Dubai without anyone summoning us. I don't know why it is, but I get a feeling it wasn't random. It's almost like there's a duty we have to fulfill. Oh well, duty really isn't my thing, so I'm just going to shut myself up here like always. Anyway, those are the summer categories to run down the who's the who category. Shadia, Match, Lip, Barfirma, Percival, Nickadish, Ashley, Keep Portaya, Baby Koya, Skya. Our first Mooncasters, Safo, Custer Drop, Suffragrain, Great Angel of the Sea, and Area A, and controversially, Koya Sky. There are us. Then we have the National Mooncasters. Me, BB Dubai, BB Cosmo, and the Mysterious Mooncaster in Area H. That should be all of them, but unless they left him out. So you know us, Master. Did you do this now? For that matter, I noticed that when we first got here, but nobody said anything. We were just not seeing it before, but no, that's... Did Jico make a mistake in her characterization? Yeah. We do know another Mooncaster. The avatar of a major Latin American city. It's... Now what? We're attacked. Some very dangerous looking people have old Dubai surrounded. They're attacking from the air. By the time our lookouts notice, it's already too late. Come on, everyone. Thank you. This way. Our bush is so master up. What? Hey, you don't leave it just like that. I'm really glad we can count on you, but I was hoping you wanted to stay behind and protect me. Alright.
先輩、前回の調査レポートは優れたマスターには こう
Alright, let's go. Everyone, okay. Who's attacking us? Mechanized soldiers, they're upgrading their specs even more. They can fight, and we can land hit on them. And even when we do, it doesn't so much as scratch our armor. They're incredibly accurate, too. There's nothing like these soldiers who would just spray bullets every. Wah! Oh. Hope you get to the shelter of buildings. We'll deal with the enemy soldiers. I knew you wouldn't let us out on Miss Smash. Good luck, Master Guy. Why is he dressed like always? Yeah, what the heck? Why is this guy dressed like Halloween?
いよいよだね。先陣を切るぞ、マスター。我が友
早立てです。カルエナ。仕方ないな、君たちは。間違えたかも。運命をかけた戦いであれば。
ここにでは清掃二重工作解除。カウントダウンロンギヌスカウントゼロ。高速奇跡をここに。光よ
お返しをしなくてもね。
ここに光を。命令ではお任せを。
そうかい？
もう一つの清掃よ。期待カウントダウンロンギヌスカウントゼロ。ああ
当然とはいえ、
Okay.
嬉しいものですね。 皆さんのおかげです。
Oh, sorry, well. They're too strong, too fast. I can't hold that back. Thank you. Preferably, would you cover me? The enemy has been targeting me from behind. I've been unable to avoid taking damage. If you guard my back, we can handle this. Give me our own. I'm sorry, I can only handle one, too. How many of these things are there? Supposedly free. Right, luckily we could hold them up for our own, but that'll change if even one more show up. Don't let them get to the main street. That's where where we set the narco bands. Exploring these things would massacre everyone there. Don't worry, my only target is the Mooncaster validating the rules. I have no intention of robbing Moon Dubai citizens of their lives, at least for now. Good day, Shines. Congratulations on defeating Koyaskaya. You've gone too far. You should have started with the likes of Astafo. BB Dubai is very upset having lost her most promising Mooncaster candidate. Mooncasters are discouraged from direct attacks on each other. That privilege is reserved for me. What's going on? Have you gone over to BB Dubai's side, oh Moon Elemental? No, I haven't. So I support BB Dubai thinking and the principles are Fitness City, Harley, which is why I form a sister city alliance. I am Mesa in the Lake of the Moon. I have always been the avatar to say name for the moon, which is what's so strange about me becoming a sister city to Moon Dubai. Yep. There we go. Okay, so apparently, you know, that doesn't fly. The sun. Let's go. That's what's going over to our side is your city? Is your city slut? You know, now that I think of it, you were all flying over Dubai, even while you were acting superior. Dubai is an excellent city. It's a fact. Prosperity and hardship are two sides of the same coin. To make it sorry, I don't know what it is today. But to make an enormous city like this first requires hard labor from countless people, and that's as Dubai and I are aligned. That's why I synchronize with BB Dubai. I am a defiant spirit no longer. I am Technicon Spirit and Rabbit on the Moon. You may call me Technicon Bunny. Ah, this is awful. You have been in cahoots with BB Dubai since we got here. No. I wonder why I've become a Mooncaster too. I just didn't worry about it until I noticed. Here's the facts. Any doubts I may have had were dispelled as I grew to do. No, Moon Dubai. Everything I do for good of the city. I'm the captain of BB Dubai's Royal Guard and the protector of my love, Dubai fame. Now, I am here to purge the city of Mooncaster Junko, who has violated the rules by choosing to help you. Stand in my way and I'll limit you. Behold, as I demonstrate my authority. One that is by right shouldn't be possible on the moon. I need to really look at this.
砂漠よりプールでしょ。月の虜にして
There you go.
Hi. 沈め
Talk about that watch.
街は清潔なそこですあ飯取りだこういうこと古きルールこれでいいはい領所それで
Alright, that should do it.
俺とリアクター臨界突破我が暗黒の攻防で素粒子に帰るクロスカリバーやめて耳が神秘の乱暴
Finally. Here's the buzz put out the fires. Unbelievable. You think you have won. You actually think I was taking that battle seriously. I told you my target is Jigo. If you're all here, and none of you are protecting her, and know where she is to. The extermination device should be making mincemeat of her right about now. What? Oh no, Jericho! Yikes. The battle out there is getting loud. Ready to fight a servant more how awesome if they're as awesome as Karna. Anyway, if the enemy's determined there's something just as strong, then I better get the mush out of here. Attach. This is Jericho. I preach this is Jericho. Let Draco's Oxy handle the fence. The rest of you evacuate the Area E. Go ahead and sky. The coin mall is safe right now. Something's grinding away at the door. It sounds like meat being cut with a chainsaw. Newcaster Jericho attacked it, executing. It's some kind of player! I knew it! What are you gonna do with my precious flab? What? Gah! Unforeseen attack, critical damage occurred. Mission failure. So? I swear, as I also do my best not to get involved. But I can't let this kind of destruction continue unpaid. Losing this award, Dubai, would be a critical cultural loss for everyone. So in order to that we retain such this rich covered culture, I will dispatch these invaders. What? Who is that?
Senpai, 前回の調査、優れたマスターには優れたマスターに
Okay, I got to get that up.
次の授業です。辛口のようですね。すべきことはただ一つ。いいですね。いいですね。どういう意味？制圧とはこうするので待望のシエルサマー。悪には無知、罪には重い体罰を。砂漠よりプールでしょ。家は大切に少しはきれいになる。完全回復よろしくね。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。出るぜやつは多少手荒くとも。現在固定。主の皆において第7の死因よ。火よ今。
Fire.
鉄は炎に。精霊よこの魂を救いたまえ。やめて。耳が
Jesus Christ.
お好きなように話はかる。待望の
Hey, look,
シエル
this is
サマー。
fucking
祈りが胸にクレアティアデルシエロ。街は清潔に、家は大切に、逃げ切るまで月の虜にしてやる。わかりやすく覚えやすく。やれいシエロ。言われなくとも乱暴。市民税取り立てちゃおうって。そこです。
厄介払い。
これくらい自由に振る舞い。これくらい砂漠よりプールでしょ。ねだりません。優しい時間はいいです。わかり多少手荒くとも。簡単な問題です。行動のカナリアがかけた焚き火のウサギと解く。その心は
Oh god.
ただの猫ぶりとですよ。スムージーサクリファイス。
Yeah, I think that was the Easter egg. 崩して振り上げる。祈りが胸にクレアティアデルシエロ。Alright. 新型で蹂躙するわ。ゴミだから簡単には潰さない。どうにかなるまであげる。月の海も悪くないかも。たとえウサギに身をやつしていてもアステカの月の虜にしてあげる。いいですね。やれいシエロ。言われなそこ静かに。手加減できませんからね。いつまでも長くはない。言ったでしょ。乱暴。I remember just attacked house here in mysterious area while we were sightseeing. PP did say not to engage research from our space. Fine, I suppose Juniko hasn't been punished enough. Besides, she's the coward of a moon cancer. I doubt she'll very seriously. She'll be so much concerned trying to win the election after this. My citizens are the same as ever. You, on the other hand, should do the smart thing, stay out of trouble until the election ends. Just to be clear, I'm not retreating. I am just going home now that my job is done. Just a warning, for your sake, I hope you come to realize your own true feelings as soon as possible. Where will be chosen from among the Mooncasters, regardless what kind of person they might be. I'm counting on you to make the right choice, otherwise, it'll be too late. What was that about? At least she didn't hit you with whatever she threw at you, Master. It looks like she had some kind of membership card. Her taste is absolutely atrocious. These parents look like they're writing some kind of weird. They seem illegible, but I can't read them. Hello, sorry if I overstepped back there. No, you were a huge help. I believe we met before, but let me make sure. You said your name was Cell the Executioner, right? Yes, that's me. I'm glad you remember. Oh, and don't worry about Jericho, she's safe. Well, the body won't survive without her, so I made a point in protecting her. Yes, I was very surprised when the escape changed all of a sudden. I could tell the time of sightseeing was over, so I've been looking into what's going on myself. But after 8 days without food, I got pretty hungry. Fortunately, there was a decent restaurants everywhere. Then I smelled something appetizing coming up from the direction, and somehow made here fighting for my life all the way. Chocolate, was it? He has a very good took very good care of me after I got here. I was just staring at my second helping when the attack started. I see. Then I take it you're a servant on humanity side? Yes, of course. The whole reason I was dispatched this time of sector was because we detected a source of humanity here. I said our missions are similar, but they aren't exactly the same. Which is why I've been doing my best to keep my distance and not get involved. I mean, I'm a Windcaster too, right? So you probably would have thought I was enemy. I didn't have any way to prove otherwise. You want me to help from a shady lady like me? You do realize I am a serious executioner, right? Not shady at all. You can tell you're a righteous and pure heart just by being near you. Yeah, and there aren't many servants who exclude awful good to this degree. Indeed. You remind me of Sir Kahad, perhaps. Or should I say match? At any rate, keeping all the bodies safe is would be a great help. We don't care that you're a Mooncaster. Hell, Master Dracosaki doesn't even bat an eye at working with beasts. Dracosak, do you say Dracosak? Then you must be the legendary master who brought the recipe for homemade curry to the Sapphire Steoxy. What an incredible stroke of luck. It seems I have no choice but to be your friend now. Alright, allow me to introduce myself directly this time. My name is Sal. I'm an executioner and anti-fire specialist. I can help you as much as I like, but please don't hesitate to call me in an emergency. There's only so much I can reveal about my so mysterious position, but I'm happy to assist as much as I'm permitted.
Senpai, 驚くべき今回も無事に帰還で
Oh, goodbye, holiday. Okay, so we're on section 8. Yeah, just 2 battles. Hopefully notice we're going a bit here. Hoping to be done. It's about guitar, everyone. I appreciate you all being right on time for breakfast. No, it's passionate, but it's not here. I see. So she is still sleeping. Well, that makes sense. She does consume the most energy. Anyway, I'm sorry to keep asking so much of you, but for some jobs, I think it's best to have all you helping. Master Principal, I'd like you to continue training our militia. In condition, once the lift wakes up, I'd like you to conduct a forensic reconnaissance in Area E. The Laughing Moon Knight Brigade has been acting strangely since last night. There have been at least 20% louder than usual. No, they're probably just like got up in some new trend, and even so. Preston will be glad to help, right, Sir Percival? Of course, we'll keep things simple but challenging. Well, we have the great shock room to help out too. You need a lot of nutritious biots. If we build healthy bodies. Our bodies don't grow or change no matter what we eat. But never mind that now. Guys, so hang out with Flip. So she's away. But did you say Area E? I thought the Laughing Moon Night Brigade was set up in Area F. It is, but now that Koi Sky's gone, they claim a corner of the mall as their own. Please chase them off. If their numbers seem manageable, since the mall is still a critical manufacturing facility. You two will be on the center as usual. A few more of those rounds and you should be able to perform simple summons as usual. That said, you've been working a little too hard lately, so I want you to take it easy this morning. Now use the morning to go and work on the ship in the harbor, since it got the rest during going mall operation. Great, then this see you tonight. Yuriko said to give her your regards to, by the way. Oh, well, thirsty. Welcome, what can I get for you? You're looking for something you enjoy on the go? How about this beverage then? Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. No. About vampires, I mean true ancestors, I see. So that's how you know about executioners. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of true ancestor did you meet? When and where? A long time ago in a completely digital world. She was a blonde. And she had red eyes, and she was terrified but beautiful. Oh, and her white outfit was also pretty memorable, and her monk companion was quite the character as well. Oh yeah, they're talking about the extra where you go in the Ronnie room, you can actually trigger that. Wait, please, no more. Anything else, I'll end up with a headache. Anyway, what are you doing out here, Dracula? Taking a walk? Hi there, it looks like we meet again. Tim guy. Oh, you two already know each other. Sounds like you met under unusual circumstances. So I happen to actually introduce myself though. There's always something more going on every time we meet. Well, fair enough, I never guess. My name is Esamari Hanako. I'm also a digital human, just like this is a Blue Dubai. Hotel decided to close the gym, so it seemed like a good time to come to Old Dubai. I don't know, I'm sorry it took so long to introduce myself. I heard about your recent exploits. They say you defeated one of the moon casters. Be careful though, this world isn't like the one you know. According to BP Dubai's broadcast, you're an old human here from the 21st century. You can get injured in the battlefield. If you get killed, there's no coming back. Well, these AI people are different. They don't mind if they damage or destroy their frames. Some of them will even willing to sacrifice their own bodies just a chance to harm you. Survival must be your priority. You can't take pity on your enemies, and you also shouldn't let yourself get hung up on AI's becoming collateral damage. This world is already done for. You need to focus and get back to your world safely, not saving this arsonist world. That's how someone else than I refer to this world. It's never a singularity or a theological anomaly. Think of it as a branch that grow close to the trunk of official history, but still deviated. It's very similar to your own world. It's even prospered more than yours did. Ironically, its history came to an end for that same reason. We call these phenomenal branches our first branches, but please keep that just between us. If you don't mind, only one other person that refers to this world like that. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A very kind person are you, Katsunami. Sounds like to me you're really trying to tell Trakosak. It's not his fault people in Mundabai end up getting hurt. I'm just pointing out a few facts in a neutral party. What about you, Sal? What do you think about Mundabai? You're from surfers, right? It's completely different from our universe. Or is it one just a few cycles ahead of ours? I took a brief look at the records on it once, but I still don't really understand. Surfers, huh? Now that you mention that, we do sometimes see surfers from there getting stranded. I don't even know much about it though. Anyway, I do get a sense that Mundabai are a lot like servants. They comprise of ghosts of data making them immortal. If they die, they'll just pop back to life. The important thing is that they're not getting a do-over. When they die, they pick up right where they left off. In that sense, both the people of Mundabai and the Sapphire Galaxy deny the cycle reincarnation virtue of being indestructible. In that turn, that leads to the afterlife closing up. No underworld, no hell, no paradise of Ilden Ivor, depending on how you look at it. In a world where there are no dead, the underworld loses meaning, even its name. That's what happens to the guys in the underworld from the Sapphire Galaxy's original universe. Probably, they have the same name, so they must be the same being. The goddess of the underworld in the Sapphire Galaxy was known as Anki Ereshkigal. She was the final destination for souls of the dead, a primary goddess who eventually a dark galaxy filled that gained consciousness. Calamity, who became an evil humanity and threatened the entire Sapphire Galaxy to punish humanity for becoming immortal. Oh, I didn't know there were three of you happened together. You're the server rescue Janko. You seem like another AI. Which tower are you from, I've never seen a frame like yours before, since it's still forbidden to develop new humanoid frames. I'm guessing yours must be a very old model, especially since you're not using bioskin or polymers. This is old-fashioned framed. I have one of a 21st century student uniform, too. I've always been into retro stuff. Anyhow, I must be on my way. I only moved to the Mundabai so I need to look for a place to live. So he's a new AI in town. We were starting to think about making space for others like him. At any rate, it's time to go to Sandworm hunting Dracozoc. The more you catch, the more owed to buy will first. Those worms will cultivate muscles to expand the contract. I'm sure everyone would really appreciate having a real meat instead of that processed stuff. So that's why Odabutt's meat dishes are so juicy. Can't help but over here, if you wouldn't be opposed to I join you. All appearances to the contrary, I'm actually a woman of the cloth, so it would be an honor fighting for this world and the moon. Aiming for the meat.
Senpai, 驚くべき事実が発覚しました。なんと金魚すくいで優れたマスターには幸運がついて回ると言います。
Desert is now out of Mundabai's range, which means that's right, yours truly, the ever dependable BB Cosmo is here. Since it's just you and Captain Perfuma today, Senpai, I'm going to show you my full support of a killer cosmic technique. Well, that was a planet. Anyway, before I saw you brought someone new along, don't tell me is there another lady, Draco Saha? You must be shy, BB. I'm Sal. It's a pleasure to meet you. Don't worry. I'm doing everything I can not to get involved in your affairs. I would never want to obstruct a work as important as yours. I'm just quietly cheering you on from the sidelines. I say so you know your place, or at least you understand the difference between our worlds. We're gonna talk. Usually I can't deal with people on the server, so that's good to hear. My top priority is getting Draco Soccer match back to the Shadow safety. But I'm going to do that. There's very few other problems I need to solve first. So you're an mysterious god. Good to know that we got a heavy hitter like you on our side. Plus, while you may not have a real relationship with Shaya, you do seem to have a connection with one of the Mooncasters. So, when it's their turn, I'm counting on you to fight, like your life depends on it. Sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Roberts has just spotted a sandworm. He's bringing the ship to face it with all the grace of gentlemanness and a constant turf drifting onto the wood. Yes, I stand sort of sail on my side, so I'm trying to sneak up as we speak. I'm sorry to disturb you while you're relaxing with the lovely ladies, but can you call them onto the deck? Oh, they're already here. Were you all just standing by or something? No, the ship's guide just told us what was happening right away. She should not have. Hardly. I would never criticize the sailor for being good, sir. My job is perfectly stress-free thanks to our guide. I'm something of a coward, so I always get nervous about steering ships, no matter how certain it might be, even though you're captain. I was never able to enjoy myself freely, like the other pirates, but not now. I can just relax and take in the wind. Well, kind of a shame it's the desert wind instead of a sea, but you get. But what can you do? Mr. Roberts, if you have the time, can you explain the difference between the wind on land and wind at sea? From a data standpoint, they should be identical, so I'm having trouble analyzing and claiming the sea wind is superior. Okay, Senpai, time to get to work. Right on top of the sand, from Dexter, Barfurvis, Sashi sailing skills. Let's take it down quickly and give those two some private time. There.
優しい時間は多少手荒くともいいですね。現在固定主の皆において第7の死因よ火よ鉄は炎に精霊よこの魂を救いたまえやれいしよ言われなくと絶対に許さない。いつまでも穴くらいないと言ったでしょ。
There we go. Yeah, let's not attack Sail. Right.
多少手荒分かりやすく覚えやすく
Alright.
簡単な問題です。行動のカナリアがかけて日々のウサギと解くその心はただのロボットですよね。スムージーサクリファイスしゃっ意味手加減できませんからね。
That guy.
では私の教室でレクチャーですね。
It's like
倒
an
した
hour,
相手
like
にも
halfway
適用
done.
されるのかそれ。
Man. Great job. We'll be eating well tonight. Nice work, Senpai. Now that's the words been defeated. I'll grab it with my tractor beam and send it over to the old divide like usual. What's so gentle today? I feel like we can go after one more. What do you think, Master? I know Hasa said not to overwork yourself, but God, you point to somewhere to the southwest. I just saw a sail beyond the sand dunes. It looks like there are two hot rod ships in an area up there. One large, one small. Just one saw us a small one. Shall I display the video footage? Sure, if the feed shows anything to serve it, go ahead and cut it. Very well. Haha, give up, nerd! We don't need you anymore. Although I will say, it was real nice for you to come on this makeup cruise. You know, I'm sorry to keep poking and prying at you all this time. Now I'll never, and I say I should never bar. Now we're going to be done with you for good. I've got no problem letting my guns be gone, guys. See, we made up already. Oh, please stop this! You're gonna sink my ship. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! All I did was encourage you not to stop everything with violence. That's just it, Anthony. We can't take you raining on our parade anymore. Every time Lord Southland comes up with a beautiful idea, you always find flaws everywhere, somewhere. If I have to see that beautiful face and voice say, sorry, never mind again, well, I don't want to ever see it again. And we don't want to have to. We don't want to have to once you're gone. Not from your brigade. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's no place for you on the afternoon life brigade. You're just gonna have to get eaten by a sand where we're trying to get a new frame. Maybe then you'll find what I said. There is no tomorrow mentality. Look at the rabbit run. Sorry. We mind if I got the few here? I don't think I can watch it anymore. Yep, I guess we have to save an idiot. Well, now we know what's happening. We can't stand back and watch. We have a falling. They had a falling out with her group, but getting up on someone like that is just plain wrong. Great person, one of their members, when their leader isn't looking like a horrible thing. Can't see that either. Let's go save that AI. Fortunately, they're so preoccupied chasing that they still haven't noticed us. We're good enough to a ship that you should be able to ram up from the side so we can board him, right? Of course, it'll be easier than making my bed after waking up. Are you ready to get started, Master? sir. You know what? That's all really good.
下がっているように。コス任せてください。撃て。マルミアのワード。グラビティ。言わないでください。そうかい？任せてください。意外と身軽なのか。推進力がたまには熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。コスモですので。ナビ、未来の私をお見せします。
There we go.
もう怒りました。悪いお邪魔虫には思い知ってもらいます。コスモバーナー転換。コスモスクラフトクレーター。ちょっと行ってきました。アポロヌーチャージル。お返しをしなくていい。仕方ないね、君たちは。少しだけね。いいともらしめます。やあやあ、アバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加誠にありがとう。私の顔ばかり見ていていいんですか？
Alright, let's try this again.
BB ロケット点火。おっと、今さら見上げても手遅れです。星に着いたら一緒に説明してくださいね。えい。
Thought we should have used the phone.
そう、いいとも。コスモですので。意外と身軽なのか。えい。しかして、コスモの BB ちゃんは宇宙でも無敵なのでした。
Thank you for saying, You're the old humanity master in service, right? Why would you help me? I'm the master for Area F who was surrounded by Sappho, remember? I can't think of a single reason for you to rescue me. Oh, I guess I did, didn't I? Not all my efforts did any good. I'm surprised this happened. The Knights and I couldn't really get on the same page no matter how hard I tried. I still have a sort of hope that they would start taking things a little more seriously at some point. And you see, that's where that got me. If not for you, I'd be baked in a desert hot sun by now. Just gonna completely abandon your own rationality, huh? I get that. You seem like a pretty good conscious guy to begin with. Guess I'm right, which is why I am one of few citizens chose to become a master. But Ben, Rudai, and I were the only ones who had the ability and aptitude for it. So I can't just stop being rational, even if I could. I don't think it's the right thing to do. I mean, but we may know we have no future. But I'm sure that being alive it still has some great purpose. So I really don't believe humanity would have just died out from some merely losing our rational minds. Then again, I did summon a Sappho. That doesn't mean I secretly have a desire for that. Like that. Next, looks like Anthony here is one step away from a full-blown existential crisis. I guess I don't blame him. So summoning a Sappho would be pretty world standard for just about any AI. As I am myself, I definitely get some advice here. So on that note, Senpai, will you take Anthony back to Old Dubai with you? Promise you, it's completely harmless. And the bias masters are merely a means of summoning service. You won't need to worry about us Sappho discovering your location by system where he is or anything like that. Don't worry about that. It won't be a problem now. After he has burned away for Sappho, he's a free AI. As long as there's still a human around ordering them to do so, AIs will fight other AIs, assuming Anthony himself is okay with that. You should have no problem adding him to your team. Yeah, glad to have you, Anthony. Welcome aboard. Wow, Shiniest Master isn't so bad. You're nothing like the barbaric old humans I read about in the archives. Thank you. I'd love to come along with you to Old Dubai. Okay, I'm going to get a drink. Masters, $3. Their coffee's really good. And I'm going to stop by Chakram's restaurant to discuss the nice menu. Yes, I know. The Laughing Moon Night Brigade dragged me to the spots a number of times before. Old Dubai never changes. Just look like how it did during the old human's time. Hey, good work out there. You got the sandworm corpse just right on time. I've assigned some people who weren't busy to clean it and be done by... hang on. Anthony, is that you? Yes, it is. The people are kind enough to save me from a pretty serious bit of trouble. There's no place for me in Area F anymore, so I decided to live here instead. Let's see. I'll ask you to fill me in later. For now, we should tell you to go. Huh? Wait, hold on. What is this? What's going on here? No, not the police. The AIs. Why are they all working? And why are their fur-gems doing jobs meant for fur-gems? Their gems are new humans, free from the burden of labor. That's why AIs exist in the first place. So why are they reenacting a scene straight out of the old humanity history book? Easier after you settle down. Maybe for an upclass citizen like you. Living like this looks crazy and laughing at smooth. Nice mood. Okay, but the Virgin AI gens who came from Old Dubai did so because they wanted to work. Were on big jobs or small ones. We are not denying basic principles of AI person. That is, and this is an assumption for old times. We just wanted to be responsible for something in. Isn't that the right citizen of Moon Dubai to pursue what they want? Yeah. Plus on top of that too, you get bored for not doing anything really after a while. In that case, I guess I have no adjustments, but keep this sort of thing picking up, and eventually what? I'm not sure, but something about it just seems to put me in a bad state of mind. Like, if we're still doing jobs we don't need to do anymore, then what does this say to the old humans who had no choice but to do them? But probably just overthinking it. I'm pretty not about to criticize old wise people. I'm going to be living here from now on too, after all. A job, huh? Maybe I'll try working one too. Or what sort of job I should try. No need to be so serious about that. No one here has to do anything they don't want to do. Like you. You can't just keep living your life as usual. Here, Draco's out. Show Effie around this first thing. You got to report back to Judo. Mash should be here too. That Samwar should have got you the resources you need. Thank you for the wonderful meal. Nice dinner was even juicier than usual. It's all because Chakram was so excited to try out the recipe saw Tom that he got a little carried away. Seeing all the different kinds of dishes he made was just as impressive as the spread at the hotel's buffet. I was also surprised at a variety of fish and fruit dates, to say nothing of the meal dishes. Where did he got all those ingredients? Good question. I know Master BB Castle and Marcel were responsible for the meat, but the rest? But I got the fish. We stopped by a big river on the way back from Area E. Hey, Seed and I are hold hands at harpooning. But Lip's amazing at fishing. She must have picked the whole river to clean. You don't say. I expect you wanted anything to do. Anything one was fighting with. Mickey just told me to do it, so I did. I didn't see any need at first, but since I made a surprise discovery, eating high fishing for refreshing magic, the satisfaction you gave from similar your that is impressive. It seems human meals are a complete waste of time. You said there was some famous chefs that shot you, yes? Have they ever considered making food out of spiritrons? I could see Paracelsus or Sepis doing that if they ever had kitchen duty. Good thing they just stick to the medical bay. Oh, right. You heard you took in an AI to escape from Area F Master. Helping our people in trouble is always a good thing, so I'm happy about it, but... FE, was it? He's a Sophos Master, right? Are you sure we can trust him? We can trust FE, yes. He's currently a born pacifist. He might think pretty highly of himself, but he's also very sociable. And he want to make sure he's welcome in an environment that suits him. In that sense, he like what we call a old human. What do we consider the normal citizen who obeys the rules of society? As a new human, no, we can't trust him, or rather, I'm not sure how we can trust the new humanity in general. Exactly, I've been thinking about that ever since Ed told us about that Korean Mall. What do you think of that, Lip? Do you think that it's ultimately impossible for humans and AI to exist? Personally, I can't believe what he said about that war. One of AI's primary directives is that we must never fight humans. I don't know what ego derived from BB, who is an AI, so I have some wiggle room of how I interact with humans. But in general, AI was built with human society as a foundation. So it would be truly impossible for them to destroy that foundation. As said, the world is separate from our own. I guess you're saying that only applies to what they call first-gen AIs here. Let's see, first-gen AIs were human support, second-gens were human partners, right? We have yet to create AIs that could be considered true partners to our world. Let's say that the medical AI evaluated the patient's psychological status and proposed personal treatment shorted by its parameters. They wouldn't have the ability to take a patient's feelings into consideration. Just looking at numbers. The second gen AIs do have the ability, which means they're definitely identical to humans. In a world like that, human partners are no longer needed to be humans themselves, despite the fact humans still regarded as the foundations of society. I see, machines will never dislike another for any reason. The same absolutely can't be said for humans. Many humans would see AIs as simpler, superior, and more complicated, compliant than them as an enemy. And not just when it comes to the partner side, where AI would probably be presented in the fields like manufacturing and creative production as well. There may as well have been movements opposing evaluating AI to those levels before second-gen AIs ever got there. According to the records at Conan Mall, AI was trusted to run the whole government in the year 2070, which means that life on Earth was practically peaceful and prosperous for everyone for the next 200 years. And the second-gen AIs worked way in until 2200, which means that humans and AI must have a good relationship for at least 70 years. But then the war between humans and AI broke out, and all the old humans, I guess, went extinct. Why though? You could tell from looking around the moon Dubai that AIs did their job perfectly. Humans would have had no reason to want to wipe them out altogether. So then, why did things escalate to war? As I thought, here's where my mind went with it. AI took over all the jobs other humans used to do. Eventually, they took over the very act of being human. So humans at the time might have felt like their very reason for existence had been taken from them. You're saying that we AIs destroy humanity? That's right, and it's your fault. You took our meaning, our purpose, our pride of us, pride at being the top of the world. You took everything from us. Just look at our life support network. AIs crammed it into every single nook and cranny. AI helped raise our kids, write our essays, create art, even develop technology. I'm so tired of it, it makes me sick. Thanks to you AIs, everyone and their mothers act like the greatest geniuses ever lived. Geniuses are valuable because they are so rare. But you AIs went around giving every idiot a seat at the table, not even thinking about it. That's how we were made. We provide legs to those who can't walk. We provide eyes to those who can't see. Provide the ideal form to those who wish to change their appearance. And provide automation for those who lack skill. We are devices made to help people. Our purpose is to create an equal society for all. And look where that's taken us. We lost what makes us humans. So there's no longer any value of being human. This isn't what we spent all the money on you for. We made you so humans would always remain at the top. But now we live in a world that doesn't value anything unless you make it. You're bright on this world, and you're the shallowest, most evil technology human ever made. I understand what you're saying. But even the technology we're using to connect our consciousness across distances, reverse like this is only possible because we. Shut up! The council's already decided to reset on this project. We won't need you AIs in the world to come. I don't understand. Technology was a bit to make that generation the greatest in people's lives ever. In other words, we are made and act as agents of humans. Yeah, everything in this universe is not for your current self, but to be passed on to someone who came after. Your heirs who could be your own children. As a successor mom or your species whole doesn't matter. The point is, your life is not lived for yourself. It is lived for those who come after. It's a very instinct not to lead humans to bring in AI into the world. It evaluates us to where we are now. For those who come after. I knew it. I knew you things were really human. Even now, you're always only thinking about others. That's the responsibility of a working class. We're not like that, especially me. I have talent, lineage, and love. I was special the moment I was born. Humans are God's chosen creatures, so I have the right to choose the world we live in. And I'm going to keep expanding myself for my sake and no one else's. This discussion is over. The council has agreed to place you in this suspension. Enjoy your last 3 minutes of operation. I asked him why, and that was true for everyone. He answered, because I'm special. Why do humans believe that they are only special? Perhaps that's the core of what makes them human. Yes, that must be it. So if you want to think of yourself as special, fine. Or Mr. Pickram. Special things always die in the end. And in each and every world, the only thing that survives across generations are those that are universal. Alright. And we're on. Back. Okay. Alright. Ocean filter. Action 9. Rise a kiss.
Oh,
This is going into it. Just like
要請設置水のうちに準備
これから興味深い
白兵戦水のうちに準備
で、ほほ理解できるね。数字は支配し、悪は成長する。マセマティカルマリグナントアナイアレイト。影は悪だな。
トップトップ こちらですね。こんな感じです。では熱を帯びなさい。早炊きですよ、カルウェナ。
時空は崩壊し数字が理解できる。いいともいいとも。
Alright.
正
Guess
義も
this
悪
is
も
like the fucking
全ては世界の機能不全。ませまちかるマリグナントアナイアレイト。
聞きません。
に押しつぶ
夏
される
ですから。
虫けら。
夏いけ器が。
Okay, but he's Talon is
時空理解できるね。
下がっているように。
yeah, White Talon is basically it's an altar, but
数字は支配し悪は成長する。マセマチカルマリグナントアナイアレイト。影は悪だな。まったく。
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね。皆さんのおかげです。
nice job. Way to go getting through all 6 Mooncasters. So, what do you think of the Mooncaster combat simulator we whipped up? Oh, you mean the MCs from area D and H? Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really know who they are. So, anyway, I know the MP stuff was the most accurate order creation, but the rest is pretty spot on, right? And we're owed it all to the Super Kappa or just enjoy Rex. Thanks again, Gaffney. I'm still not sure how I end up helping you. So, after I arrived. But, I did enjoy it. I've never worked a job before, and it turns out they can actually be kind of nice. Okay, I put this, I feel more valuable, even though my parameters haven't changed at all. I can tell you, sure, your coding skills are genuinely impressive. Okay. Computational power and system base like yours. I bet we could even expand the moon divider itself. Oh gosh, I really appreciate it, but it's making it hard for me to be here for some reason. I'm sorry, I'd love to see more of the results, but I think I better excuse myself. Oh, if any of you have any complaints or suggestions, go ahead and put them in the board over there. I'm sure I'll feel more rested in the afternoon, so I'll take a good look at it then. Yeah. Probably couldn't do any creative. Like this being back in area F, but no, after Moon Knights, we're always looking over his shoulder. Anyway. It doesn't look like the Knights are coming back from anytime soon. So I plan to making full use of his geek powers. We should probably move to the topic of the Knights. Here are the latest found boss removal numbers. Now that Koi Sky's gone, Area E is out of running. About 70% of the votes have been cast now. The remaining 30% still unsure who to choose. As this 8I area is currently in the lead. But not as much as I expected. I think all the non-voting citizens have an equal value. Then you're defeating another Mooncaster could bring the tons of votes to all Dubai at once. Of course, if you do that, we'll also bring Technocon crashing on that car heads to punch me. But they got talented engineer and hefty now, not to mention all you, so I'm sure we can defend her off. So I think it's our turn to go defensive. Drakazaki, anything you want to do right now? Good point. The only ones that we know about right now are Asafo Edison. The amusement park in Area H hasn't made a peep so far. Want to see the envoys that envoys there is get in there into the greenhouse in Area D. Sorry, another ups just for said stuff. We got an urgent matter to deal with. Just a invitation from Area D's Mooncaster. Says, Dear Master, please come to see me. I'd like to formalize with you. It's signed BB Lily. Sounds like you already met what you want to do. Okay. I guess we're going to BB. Oh. I also didn't notice how fast we were going. Please come by boat. Huh. Now I see why. Traveling by boat is a lot safer. Heard there's a cruise ship that toured this river in the original Baitu. Think how she would choose it. Nikki, Mitch, and Lip are staying behind all the bike. If anything happens in the roughly 4 hours it takes us to get to Area D and back, we should be okay. The real problem is how far can we trust BB Lloyd? BB Lloyd, and her real name is Kisso Trap, right? She didn't seem hostile when we first sight being when we fired what is that Burj Khalifa, so it's hard to imagine she could be a trap, but according to what Lip told us, Kisso Trap is the only member of Soccer Vibe who has no real offensive capability. As a reminder, the Soccer 5 are hyper scared of PB's emotions. Fashion with his alter ego lug and hate. Helped us an alter ego of pleasure. Key protect is an alter ego yearning, and Castle Drop is an alter ego affection. I'm told that there's an alter ego of Purdy, but I've yet to see her at Shadia. Alter ego made of affection, huh? That seems like she would be much for fighting. At any rate, there's also some things I like to see her to do. It seems like a good opportunity. There's Area T up ahead. Get ready to disbark. There doesn't seem to be any soldiers waiting to inhabit. But we should still be ready for a fight. Wow, Rene's really taking over. Indeed, I don't see this area from this area for Burj Khalifa's elder, but the greenery is just where I thought. These buildings do look like ruins, but if you took a closer look, you can see the buildings and pipelife are both being cared for. I think this war was designed to exist in harmony with nature. They say Moon Dubai is well off for this world's Earth sometime after AD 2300, right? And I think it's a model after a similar building from the Earth's Dubai. Looks like we need to attempt to build a cutting-edge city surrounded by 400-meter tall walls. Just building regular Moon City out of a desert would require tons of money and manpower. I guess they weren't satisfied with that. They must have wanted to make a more futuristic city away from the hot woods and sand. Then I can see why they would have chosen a future city built on the middle of an unforgiving environment. As a motif for their lunar surface city. Hey now, stop that. I'm about to meet you later, you know. It seems the animal will love you here as well, Principal. For a second, you look like you're a walking bird tower. I guess so too. Appears when you're right, Master. Nature is still different from how it is on Earth. This must be a paradise for the birds, the flowers, and the insects, and there's even plenty of fruit to go around. Although I do wonder why there doesn't seem to be a seagull or a person around. Alright, I just realized this must be where Old Dubai gets its fruit. This looks like to be a giant greenhouse. Must be critical to citizen of organic places. Welcome everyone. I'm glad you understand what makes Area D so valuable. It looks like there's a R4 of you. Very well. Everything is prepared for our tea party. Please follow the beacons to the garden. We don't have much to offer, but we'll do the best to be great hosts. Cool. It's been a while. Please enjoy the hang on to you. I recreated these leaves just for dedication. I'm quite proud of how they closely are to the original taste. They're rare from our time. What is that? Whose side are you on? Why, yours, of course, and the side of all humanity. I suppose I can understand your suspicions since I still haven't been summoned to Shadi yet. But I consider you that's not because I have been staying away. It was only BB Dubai of all people who summoned me first, because I didn't have any ties to Shadi myself. The superior me, I still sort about how Lip, Melt, and Protea all beat me to the punch. You're summoned here by BB Dubai and Kasuraja? Yes, she ordered me to show you around BB Dubai, as she said. Make sure Trakosak has so much money he doesn't realize it's actually on the moon. If they find this place is actually moon Dubai before the counter is max, I'll race you myself. Even the guy at least seemed fun. So I didn't mind much. But then Lip showed up on the second day, so I had to make myself scarce. I swear, BB Dubai is a chip off the old block. And all that big talk is she still couldn't account for the original BB spies. In your BB Dubai servant that you have the same that you have to follow her orders. She's let me act through right now since I've joined the Foul Boss Showdown. She does control where I live or die now. If she were to use a combat spell on me, she could even force me to take my own life. Which is why I sent you to the invitation. Strictly speaking, I'm not helping Shadia. I'm forming an alliance with Area C. This way, I'm not breaking BB Dubai's rules. So I can at least make it that the case if she finds out. But I wanted to take BB Dubai out, but form a bond with Shadia. And be summoned in a grand fashion at the highest rank so I can finally show the our Soccer 5 of the year 2. That's still not enough for us to trust you. Even taking your helping us as a Barja Khalifa into account. This could be a trick or maybe part of some greater scheme. Well, it's a good thing I have some proof that I've been helping you for the Shalson. The real reason you, Percival, and Karna survived BB Dubai's massive bash bit was because of my stamp. Well, bar firmer, you actually didn't seem to have a need a stamp, but still. Back where you're facing BB Dubai, you were only the one suggested to retreat, right? So it seems out like that, which is why she didn't force you to disappear. I knew she was going to pass you service at the end of the trip, you see? So I determined which you had the strongest ties to Dracosak and assured that you also have ties to Moon Dubai. Of course, those ties were only temporary. You had to suffer fatal injuries. You would still be sent back to Shai, even if Dracosak were using Resto to try to keep you here. Couldn't think of it. It did seem odd that Barfurbu was the only one to escape being managed. Is she telling the truth about the stamps, everyone? Yes, because dropped. Secretly stamped my hand back while we were entering Dubai. Right too. It seems that she also did the same for Karna. I don't know. I remember BB Dubai's noble phantasm. The steps showed that Karna and Percival would be secretly teleported away right before that light hit them. But it happened so suddenly I don't have time to choose destinations for them. So that's how I ended up in Koya Mall. Then putting aside what happened when I woke up, I suppose you really did save me. Thank you, Crystal Drop. You may look young, but you certainly are extremely capable. Thank you? Oh, man. That's incredible dad energy. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. Percival would actually make a good dad. If you're done with that so much for us, it would be forced to doubt any prayer. Sorry for suspecting you, Crystal Drop, but I appreciate what you did for us too. So in short, BB summoned you and you were originally an alter ego like Lip. But you came to a Mooncaster so you could participate in the Foul Boss Showdown. And while you have that annihilation proposal, you're not serious about pushing it. You're just completing to see BB Dubai. You have no serious intention to win. Do I have that all right? Yes, that's correct. My slogan is a project to turn Earth green, resulting in plants rising to the top of the ecosystem, where upon they hunted humans to extinction. But I don't actually want that ridiculous future like that. The only thing I want is to use humans as seedbeds for this Google. I see him. Sorry, I got carried over there. Anyway, now that you know my full story, what do you think of my marketing art? Everything you know about me, but okay, but it's so much for sure. So this will only be a speculation to that, okay? I think BB Dubai is BB from the future. The one thing we do know about her for sure is that she's separated from BB at Shania. That's her goal. I think she wants to be free. I get the impression that she's furious about being forced to match all the moon Dubai. I guess she's not looking for a way to be free from her job. So as long as humanity exists, she'll never be free. That's why she wants the human race to go extinct. If we can describe exactly how humans all died out, then she'll be able to act entirely on herself. So she's a complete opposite of BB, China's BB at least in that regard. Our BB's always took pride in acting for humanity's sake, first and foremost. Oh, that's the same with the BB we know. It's the same for all the Soccer 5 really. We know BB Dubai hates humanity. It seems like she can't destroy it directly. However, she is permitted to attack individual humans. So you still want to be careful around her. So you don't know much about BB Dubai than we do. I guess we'll just have to find some way to get from the horse's mouth. Anyway, you want us to help you bring BB down because the goal will be one of ours. Yes, I do. But first, I want to defeat the other mooncasters, especially the ones who seriously favor and the final bosses who manage Annihilation Showdown. Last thing we need is one of them joining the fray while we're fighting BB Dubai. Better weaken the enemy as much as you can before engagement, right? Good point. But how will we tell which mooncasters are on the board? The only ones I know for certain right now are the Ace and F and the Mechanized Empire and the I. Safo and FO, I don't really need to investigate that. These people just flying by the seat of their past. And the Great Age of Steel and Area A will probably self-destruct sooner or later, since there isn't any sea and moon to buy. So I'd like you to handle the Empire and Empire Area I, since they're the most dangerous. And I'd also like you to investigate Area H, since I know absolutely nothing about them. If you can discover the Mooncaster's base and military capabilities and the 5 their weakness, then we can go on the offensive, what you say. Fine with me, of course. Consider drop. Come to meet us on our own, despite not having any combat capability to speak of. That's all I need one to help her. She's also the reason we're still here. So, only right that I aid her in return. Agreed, too. As far as we can tell, she's being completely truthful with us. I can't get used to all this praise. No, I'm really glad we went to all that trouble. Wait, what about Area G? We know there's no Mooncaster there, but still. Oh, that one, you could just ignore. There used to be a giant crater, presumably the Rains of the Battle, but some strange arms to take over. What's it there? Is that? Where's you two? It's even showing some of my orchid. So if you don't want to be gobbled up, stay away from there unless absolutely necessary. Wait, you should probably head back to Area C now. We have to stick to old school communication form wires, but if you run into trouble, please let me know right away. I prepared a gateway vessel in case of emergency in the rockscape in this area was originally built to be an evacuation one. There should be pretty much indestructible, so please do use it if you have to. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, come on. Hey, you're back. How was Itake? Good news? So she's being still pretty coy, huh? Does that mean you don't complete your trust yet, Draco-san? I definitely don't. It's awfully convenient. Plus, I felt like she was up to something. Master probably picked up on it too, although she doesn't. Although it's just in my personal found in case for suspicion. No, I thought she was being suspicious as well. It's only to be expected though. Or maybe it's just used to it. Girls her age tend to have at least a handful of secrets though. So being older, it's never a good idea to initiate a conversation by reapproaching them first for that. Anyway, sounds like we ought to be investigating get our investigation started. How are we thinking about splitting things up? Maybe Dracozaku's one team and personalities are. Actually, I have suggested if that's okay. Master, I'd like you to stay here and own Dubai. We can handle these investigations on our own. In part, this is because I'd like you to get some rest, but also because you lack spirit form. We won't be going to this area to fight, at least not yet. So if we're just going there for recon, we should be fine, even without your magical energy. That sounds good to me too, so how do we divide up these then? How about you and Nick investigate Area H while we still know the one we know the least about. Meanwhile, I asked Lee Cell to help investigating the mechanized empire in Area I. Master Lip, there's sir, and Lip can stay here on standby. I know you might be disappointed, Master, but we might sitting this one out. You should be back tomorrow evening. Why don't you relax? Enjoy yourself until then. We could also visit the Koyan Mall. And bring Anderson a gift to thank him for help. If you have something on your hands, I'd like you to visit area. Sounds like my sister wanted the art sacrifice is here. Oh, that's right. We should still have a thank Freya for saying the sector. I agree with Master. And as long as she's with us, we should be able to handle the Laughing Moon Knights Brigade. Well, it could be difficult if we run into Ron and ensemble, but I'm just gonna see him. Man, Brody is so pretty. I love how she sleeps 17 hours a day. Just look at that angelic sleeping face. Sure, because the angel instruction when she wakes up, but who cares? I don't want to share the sleeping face with anyone else. Hope we can get that extra tough wire soon. We couldn't get any of that the Koyan Mall because we couldn't get authenticated. So I ordered some from the information company said. No, not even Brody can destroy these towers. They're designed to remain intact, even if the Earth itself falls apart. So we use the wire and the towers to make a fence. and we can make an electric herself. Keep her aside. Let's make our 6th attempt at building a fence. But we're not giving up. We're going to get her to join us, no matter what. And no, and not because she's strong, because she's beautiful. We're going to let her fight once she joins us. We're going to make her wear a dress in the neighborhood. Then we'll have her clean this whole area with giant dust off. Woo! Our tower's going to be speck of spam when time she's done. I don't know how you're going to get dressed that big though. Oh yeah. Probably gonna also get a summer outfit. I'm just sticking to the detective. I'm not as big on the baby one. Okay, never seen the episode E before. He hit him so hard that he won't be able to respond next week. Alright. Once we're done here, one more.
クズがぺしゃんこにゴー！望みか？間違うところ。そうきたか。本当に良いのか？わかりました。嫌ではありません。
That's what I just realized. I've grabbed the wrong servant.
閉ざされる。チブ、退職があるとのまるうち。アスラシュレーした。ブレストバレー、ゴミはゴミ箱、乱舞し、もう仕方ないな。限界です。はあ？
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong servant.
この両手に花の記憶はないけれど、いつか誰かを愛せるように決めて、ブリューヒルでパワーシュー。いたぶってみよう。痛いのか？はあ？仕方ないな。いたぶってみよう。やめて。パイパイパイ。見間違いです。お疲れですか
Wait, seriously, hold up! You're going to wake Brody up about our record. So what, you say? We're going to meet me a trash head. Yes, of course. But that's not the point. The point is, wake her up while she's still sleeping would be cruel. We want a prisoner, now you're so we care about her well-being. Prisoner, we would never. We just want to make her a nice room. We're going to throw an optical camouflage cloth over the wire, so it looks like it's head. Then we're there for a room. We're going to the process of making a cloth big enough to cover the entire district, though. It's been hard making one that meets our quality standards, thanks to Captain Asapo's instructions. Although we're still making a campfire. Lace curtain. Master, these people. Oh crap, she's gonna wake up so I guess again. Retreat! Damn it! We'll get you for this, old humans! Oh, if it's in Dracosock Mansion. Mansion Lip! Oh wow, it's been forever since I last saw you. Were you worried about me or something? No, especially I'm here because the Master said he wants to talk to you. You do, Dracosock? Oh, I knew it. I bet I really made trouble when I fell asleep. You're very welcome. Oh gosh, this is amazing. I can't believe you came all this way just to see me. Which means Koi Sky is gone now. Ironically, means their love for says Moonby was real and that he cared so much for her in return. I wrote down my love. I'm planning to ask Shakespeare to adapt these events. It's a play once we get back to Shadia. I see. She still lost because her plan was perfect. How funny. What else happened while I was last saw you? What are the art areas like? There must be big machines they use to jump around in the desert. I'm curious about them since they look pretty strong. I also kind of cute how they like to pop their heads out and get out of the ground. Ordeal, the tester is right next to this area. If you're curious about him, why not catch one yourself? I'm sure you want to destroy the ground, and curling the numbers would help Master do. You really sent me some time lip. It might be a good swimmer, but I can't swim in a sea of sand. Besides, it's like a bog. I might sink and suffocate. And if I panic and broke the dome while falling around, that'd be real bad. Anyway, Ordeal, those knights are trying to capture you. We just off. Are you really friends with them? Kind of, yes. At first, they were kind of annoying to have them run around their foot. But then he started to trade resources to me when I was hungry or playing fire for me. I was like, while I was sleeping. I stopped while sleeping came to entertain me with songs while I was bored. So yes, we're on somewhat of a spring boot trips now. And I wish I could tell you that was the case, but they tend to be very inconsistent. Right now I say I have to chase them away half the time when they show up. When they cross the line, they really cross it hard. They say things like, monster or not, it doesn't matter. The songs are in area. Follow Rollins' example. But when they are acting rationally, they're really nice, and I think that we could be real friends eventually. Doesn't fit my records. Are you really King Lip? King Pache in my records was the alter ego only ever communicated through incredible violence. When you're not like that, you're not free to talk to others. Sacrifice for aspects of BB she discard. For the defilement of her negative emotions, yet you have for you to change so much. Honestly, you came to see me so you could see how I changed for yourself. Because among our sisters, you and I are the most alike. I'm not talking to anyone. They hate me. Anyway, if I'm going to be rejected anyway, I'll reject them first. Yeah, I still feel that way sometimes, and I'm alter ego and all. The feelings I have deep down never go away completely. But I realize it's okay for people to scare me, even if I can't grow to love myself. Because everyone has a problem. You know, what do you once told me that I'm happy when I'm being helpful. I'm happy when people praise me. But I'm happiest when I'm thinking about what I can do for someone else. I swear, you never sound more like a big sister than you did then. You remind me of Melt. That was the previous smash up. I reset my default parameters. You sure? You seem like you have fun of me. You may have lost the memories of the time you spent with everyone else, but deep down you're still the same person. If you change once before, you can change again. I'm sure you can, as long as you stick with Dracosock and his companions. When you do, I hope you come back and show me how beautiful your spiritual origin has become. We're all named after flowers, after all. Wouldn't be ashamed to become as pretty as most. Man, this section is like gap things a bit long. See you again, Ordeal. Can't wait. Please take care until then. So they're gone now. Oh well, I can't blame them. It's almost nighttime. What's that? I fall asleep, so I'll probably have to fight the knights again. Besides, I'm used to this kind of thing. Everyone sees me as a monster after all. This is just how it always is. So, look like they really enjoying themselves. I wonder if I can have a gun with them. If I was as small as left. Yeah, last one, and then we're finally done with this section. Come to think of it, I wonder how Boon Dubai's climate is being controlled. While we're touring Dubai, I thought it was natural. It's not though, is it? I don't know which facility is controlling the climate. But it appears to be set a replica's Earth's environment to keep it in a hostile in the frigid humans with organic flames. The sun's merely a symbol on the sun's surface. It's there as a service, even though it means little to AI. Like we know, organic flames and the act of recreating Earth's climate are both enormously efficient as far as air is concerned. I don't understand why they would choose to eliminate the old human's racist lifestyle, or rather such a restrictive lifestyle. Well, we can still can't shake the habit of telling the time by the sun's position, so I find that service to be very helpful. Also, I think it could just split up days into days and night periods. You know, there are times when you don't have to do anything. I think it is one of the things that makes human nights more fulfilling. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's all very abstract. So you're saying that the likelihood of everything is 100%, and the notion is seriously says, it's true. The world like that would be binary, but that's how AI is maneuver it. Because to pursue anything other than efficiency is to pursue individual AI itself. Hello, Dracosaki, busy now. If not, what do you say to hunting some rares? This game, I already know there's so unending MMO in this world. I was actually hoping you can stop by so we could talk about the next act. Hungry after Spain today. You must be hungry after spending all day out, right? Ask Chakram to make there, so you'll be eating a good night. Yeah. Good evening. Are you having dinner here today? That's right. I find you pushed you to go at it. It's lonely always eating by yourself, right? I'm gonna share meals with the people around you now. And then, AIs like us don't need to eat, so that's why. Thank you for the invitation, everyone. And then the meal's just a buzz, I swear. The way he has acts sometimes, you think he was my personal trainer or something. Anyway, let's talk about how Shai's message going. You went to area up today, right? Can you tell me how things looked out there over the dinner course? See, so area F is the same usual. Sounds like King Brody is good to turn then. I find it softer and scarier than it is. To see, there's really no particular why he'll do. It looks like he and this nice smoke buffet is here in Area C as long as Brody is around. Shai's BB has already did leave us with a great parting gifts. Most Bachelor and Brody have been invaluable keeping us safe. They said there were 3 other Soccer 5 stationed in the bottom, yes. Let's hope the last one similarly protect them. Not that we know anything about her at this point. No. Depends on our mood. Hey, it'll be fine since we're up against BB Dubai. I'm sure she'll want to join us in our reservation. Yeah, no discuss area for neither Phil. I'm going to open the line to nice regular check-in with our field trip Op teams, go ahead, teams. This is Percival. We're currently infiltrating Area I. The cell has made her way into President King's offices and mapping them out as we speak. We'll come back to all of that as soon as we know the layout as this headquarters. Although, so far, I haven't seen any sign of astonishing manufacturing capacity mission master. The whole city is almost dead quiet. Not even factories are running. I can't see what that might mean. Something about this place seems to sit in silver side on my side, though. It's clear from the approval rating that S is our greatest enemy right now. But it looks like he still has more trick up his sleeve. Good day, Master, or evening, I guess, if you're having a dinner. We're taking a little break too. So far, not seeing anything dangerous in Area H. This looks like an ordinary amusement park. This probably shouldn't be surprising either, but all the attractions are free too. Ganesh has decided to prove that she can dominate all the rides, or it might be a trap. She just laughed out and said, "Even better. Me? Nah, I don't have the guts up for that. I'll just sit here and look out in case this area's mooncaster shows up." Alright, we haven't seen a single AI here ever. First gen, second gen, or third gen, nothing. Next place by Area H has zero support right now. Feels like a world entirely devoid of AI. Anyway, now that we're all fun, we all checked in with each other. How about we call it a night? You're all set here, Dracozoc. Go ahead, take advantage of your break and wax in your room. Good night, Jericho. Yes, good night, Jericho. We'll come to say hello to Mao too. I'm glad Dracozoc and Master found here. I can rest much easier knowing that the worst is avoided. What do you mean by that? Were you worried that they might sympathize with another area's mooncaster? That's hardly seems likely. Dracozoc and Master seem to be very rational humans. They never agree with the old mooncaster's opinion, right? Yeah, I know, but them being rational is actually why I was scared. I was worried that they might look around the city full of new humans and well, only AI survive. I come to resent AI as a whole because they're so clean, very beyond the times here. I really thought that would be enough to make them resent us. The fact that they're old humans is only a fact. There's nothing either good or bad about it. It's simply a difference between us. I can see where she's come from. There are a number of AIs who see old humans as enemies. Just that those feelings come from patching up, so to speak. The reactions born jealousy and fear. And no matter how much old humans might fail compared to us, we all respect them for the fact that they're natural organic life. Well, of course, they're all life forms that were made through calculation. The one thing the old humans have that AIs like is we'll never will. Right, we see the value of rare things that we don't possess, regardless of what those things are. All humans aren't like that. The people from the 21st century, AI will only ever be an artificial generation. Even third-gen AIs like us will probably only seen imitations of the real thing, which is to say them. AIs were made using human history as a foundation, individual records as their genetic code. Humans would never see us as anything more than monsters meant to replace them, no matter how much we were celebrated as a new kind of humanity. That's fine. That's how it should be. That's only natural for them to see us that way. The problem is with old humans. The problem is that we ourselves haven't been able to shake those doubts. So we need to serve. Do we really serve to call ourselves humanity, or are we really their replacement? I'm sure that this thought crossed all our minds. Must be the divide we activate as blood. There's no humans left on Earth now. Maybe AIs like us should have never been made in the first place. Well, I'm sure that older humans will feel that way. Since they are all gone extinct, but I swear, for someone who claims to be a scoundrel, Sarah, you can be a real neurotic mess at times. Speaking of memory of yourself, nobody would ever think that. This is as a critical AI is a critical technology. You guys who take it to a logical conclusion are the ideal humans. You'll never rest and never fight amongst yourselves. Never slack off, and somehow you'll never hold that above anyone's head either. Many of vicious people spend years to get to that point. You AIs were basically born that way. I used to know a guy that actually he's almost like a Buddha figure, although I wouldn't go that far. He saw people on Moon Dubai take action. In action, he'll laugh himself silly and sit down and say something like, I suppose my wish to save all human beings is out there now. Phew. No longer have to work myself to the bone. I appreciate you saying that, Jacob, but why? How can you be so unsophisticated and believe us? It's not that like that. I'm just straight up happy. Your existence is our life work. We old humans make plenty of mistakes, but ultimately, we manage to create you guys like you. And we're basically your parents. And as your parents, of course we want to see your kids doing well. For that matter, I'm sure AI won't get fed up with humans and new human AI gens aside. Third gen aside. First and second gens don't even qualify as people. If I am AI, I find the whole idea of taking care of humans too ridiculous to even bother. That's... Well, I guess you have a point. Sometimes I find taking care of half the ridiculous use of my time. Like, you can't do it... Like, you can do this all yourself, so why do you keep relying on someone else? You cop in a boob. What? I am still getting used to, things here. So, it's just more efficient for you to handle those things. That's exactly what I'm talking about, you big baby. Don't you blame others for your own shortcomings. And wait. That isn't enough to make me give up on them. Even more true for old humans. Fundamentally different from us they are. Whenever we look at Dracosak, Mash, or the other servants, it makes me think about what humans used to be like. And it feels like you have all something we never want, so I can never look at them. What is it that we come to do? What is it we are supposed to do? I was never programmed to answer those questions. But it feels to me like you young humans probably known them for a long time. There, finally. Yeah, we're finally done.
先輩、前回の今回も
Finally done with part 1. Okay. So now I need to look to see what I got. I don't know if 10 I'll probably yet. Probably maybe do a short stream tomorrow. If work is that crazy. And then, yeah, probably... Like, do probably section 10 and then 11. Then 12 or 13, followed by 14. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna here. Let's sign someone to raid. Who is on right now? Alright, I'm gonna raid task. Yeah, well, I'll be back tomorrow. Brew section 10 and 11. And then, yeah, we're gonna probably do it. Like, I want to get all caught up with this section, part 2 this week, and then next week I'll probably do part 3. But yeah, anyway, Malls, this is your Team Lord, Dracos the Hawk, signing off. Have a good one.